Okay, so we start with the setup under the line at the base of the pinky on the karate chop point. Even though I'm at loose ends today and a little bit scattered, I really want to accept myself where I am. Right now, I accept myself and I love myself. Even though things feel glitchy and I'm not accomplishing much, I want to accept and love myself here and now. I do love and accept myself right here, right now. And I already want to remind you to breathe whenever you're not speaking. Feel the breath. Even though I feel at loose ends, I feel scattered, I feel like I'm going back and forth about things. I feel undisciplined. I feel like I'm not accomplishing much. This is me and my journey. I accept myself here. I love myself right now. Okay, let's go to the crown. We'll do one round of some of the negative thoughts. I really dislike this feeling of being at loose ends and a little all over the place, back and forthing. Inner eyebrow. And I don't like when things are glitchy and technology isn't working. Side of the eye. I like even less that it frustrates me and weirdly makes me feel bad about myself. Feel the breath. Under the eye, upper cheekbone. I don't like the sense that I'm wasting time or time is being wasted. I want to understand that better. The whole concept feels off. Under the nose. I know when I'm pushing against reality, and I can feel that I'm pushing against reality when I feel like this. Chin point. There is definitely a part of me that still believes that things are always supposed to go smoothly, that machines and technology are supposed to work, that customer service interactions are supposed to go smoothly, and they're just supposed to help fix it fast. I seem to believe a lot of ridiculous things still. Under the clavicle round. I definitely believe I'm supposed to accomplish stuff. And I can kind of believe I'm supposed to accomplish stuff all the time, every day. A good day is checking stuff off lists. I'd really like to redefine that. It makes me go unconscious. It makes me argue with reality. Let's go to the side of the ribs. We're one hand's width under the baseline of the armpit. I'd like to treat these glitchy, unfocused times as a call to check in. I'd like to treat frustration as a call to check in. I sometimes judge that I forget to check in with myself. And then I stay in the groove of what's glitchy and going wrong and feeling bad and makes me feel bad about myself. Let's repeat a simplified statement because that was a lot. I stay in a groove of focus and activity that makes me feel bad and bad about myself. And now we go to the crown and we're going to start reaching for better feeling thoughts. I'm going to double tap for a while just to do that method. I really love when I don't push against what is. Inner eyebrow. Z. I like remembering that there will always be contrast, glitchy and smooth, fast and slow, focused and unfocused. Okay, the bones on the side of the eyes. I really like remembering I'm not doing something wrong when there's contrast. Let's tap that differently and again on the upper cheekbones under the eye. There's nothing wrong with me when I have a contrasting experience. It's just the way life is. Under the nose. And I really like when I remember my emotional guidance system. An emotion that feels bad, like frustration. Like even vaguely feeling bad about myself, like I'm off track. All of that is a call to realign. Chin point. Right now, I release the tendency or the old practiced way of digging into what's wrong when things feel off. under the clavicle round. I like it when I just respond, ooh, this feels bad, let's drop in. I like pausing like I'm doing right now. Side of the ribs. I like grounding when I feel all over the place. Right now, I'm more in my body than when I started this practice. I feel that I'm landed. I feel my solid body in contact with gravity. I feel the fullness of my breathing. Let's go back to the crown. Oh, I forgot to double tap. That's funny. Speaking of habits, from my embodied self, I'm consciously coming back to the sense of my breathing. I can soothe myself. Inner eyebrow or brows, whatever feels good to you. I really like when I let go of forcing something. If it's not happening now, it's not happening. Side of the eye or eyes. I like letting life show me what I am doing or I'm not doing. Letting go under the eye. I like the relief of letting go. I like the relaxing in letting go. I like the not forcing of letting go. Under the nose. I like not pushing against the current. I like going downstream. I like trusting the flow, finding the flow, allowing the flow. Trusting, finding, allowing the flow. Chin point. I don't want to evaluate myself anymore based on how much I get done. Under the clavicle round. I don't want to feel good about myself based on how much I get done. can still like getting things done. Side of the ribs. And this point we tap with crossed arms if we're double tapping. I want to love myself playing, laughing, having fun. I do love myself playing, laughing, and having fun. Really enjoy others in that mode as well. Round point. I was definitely taught that I have to earn the fun by getting a lot done. Inner eyebrow. Right now, I see that that is not true. If that doesn't feel right to you, you can say something like, I'd like to consider that that's not true. Or I'd like to experiment with the possibility that that's not true. Side of the eye. I would definitely like to interrupt frustrating tasks and find something that feels more fun or flowy. Under the eye. I definitely like to even do brief fun things, nature things, things that make me laugh, things that make my body feel good. Under the nose. And then take that energy into getting something done. Chin point. When I'm in ease and flow and fun, I'm trusting life. I feel that I'm more connected to my inner being, to source. I feel more aligned with my belief system. To the clavicle round. I recognize that I was taught to be motivated by guilt, obligation, scolding myself if things feel off, measuring by how much I get done. And right now, I completely know that those heavy things are not aligned. They don't feel like love. They don't feel like clarity. They don't feel like trusting life. Side of the ribs. I don't want to consider a morning wasted because I didn't get much done. I'd rather consider it wasted because I ignored my feeling states and didn't do whatever it took to realign, to come back to myself, my guidance, my flow. Oh, we'll finish on the crown. It's fun to check things off lists. It feels good to accomplish things. It's fun to have fun. It's fun to play and dance and laugh. It's not fun to keep pushing to do something that is not working right now. It's not fun to bite the bullet and make myself do something in a rotten state. I even like doing taxes when I come into them relaxed, breathing well, feeling good about myself, not bad about taxes. I'm excited that I'm learning another way. I'm inspired by flow. I love knowing that negative emotion just calls me back to alignment that I'm out of. I love that I don't have to force anything. And I'm willing to keep showing up for this new way of being. Now, I invite you to close your eyes, drop down, take in the reverberations of the tapping. Really feel your embodiment, how your breathing is now. Really feel the possibility of living in the flow and of noticing quickly when you're out of it so you don't build a bunch of momentum and waste a whole morning or day or week or life. Thank you for showing up for yourself in this practice.